Hey there everybody, this is Shelly and welcome back to more Very Fancy Rough Advent Dark Force. In the last couple of episodes we went through the subterranean tower and got our butts kicked by some guy from Dorfa. Off screen I did a little bit of preparation. I basically went into weapon boost. Galdo, I've finally got him to learn the steal command, which is better than the seize command, and we can't have siege yet because I have Fury Farm by 4 and it's kind of expensive weapon points wise. But we've been pointed in the direction of the Cavarre Desert, which is right here, and this basically is going to be marking like the end game of like quote unquote disc 1. As things are going to start happening from basically this point on, and there's nothing much we can really do about it aside from just go through the dungeons and stuff like we kind of have been doing. So I'll place our Furies in here as I've been doing, mainly the experienced ones and the weapon points ones because we kind of need those. I still kind of need those. I do feel like at this point, compared to my casual playthrough, I feel like we are woefully under levels, which means when I need to do my grinding, which is actually going to be pretty quick, pretty soon actually, going to have to actually get on to doing that, and that's not going to be fun at all. Well, it is and it isn't, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Anyway, Cavarre Desert, let's go.
What's the deal with this place, eh? There's nothing here.
There's naught but an ocean of sand as far as the eye can see.
I have no idea how we're supposed to find the Faith Drop.
Aaron, are you sure the Faith Drop is here?
I think so.
You think so? I thought you got your memories back.
I did, but do you remember every little detail about where you were and what you were doing 1 year ago today?
1 year ago today? Man, there's no way I'd remember something like that.
Right? It's the same principle here.
I feel like this is somewhat different.
How interesting. Despite her connection to the goddess, she's as prone to unclear memories as anyone else is.
I am beginning to worry if this Faith Drop can even be found here.
It's going to be fine. Somehow, I can sense that it's here.
What do you mean, somehow?
Now, just remain calm. You mustn't cast doubt on something you once trusted. We're all friends, aren't we? Let's trust Aaron's memories and instincts.
I don't like the idea of Pippin being the sensible one, but he's not wrong. Getting discouraged won't help us find anything.
You're right. We should trust Aaron and keep moving forward. Please, Aaron, lead the way.
Just leave it to me. Follow me, you guys.
We're going to end up in trouble, aren't we? By the way, one of the things about this area is that because it's close to the end of the first part of this game, this is one of the few areas we can't actually really go back to until New Game Plus. So once certain events happen to trigger, which, like I said, is going to be happening very shortly. We're not going to be able to come back here for, well, at least this particular version of this area for a long time. In fact, it's going to be New Game Plus. I mention this because there's actually one set of items that we cannot obtain, and the reason for that is it's behind this teleporter right here, and we can't jump up to it. We need the flight stone, aka the jumping star plan, in order to actually go up there and grab that, which we can't actually get yet. So yeah, we can't get all the treasures here, mainly because of that. There's also the fact that since we can't come back here until New Game Plus, I would also recommend grabbing every other treasure you can grab. You can grab a whole lot. Hidden treasure, probably not so much. Which reminds me, do you have item sonar, Tiara? Did I give you item sonar? I did, good. I'm wondering, I've not had the item sonar ping, and I know it pings in this area. I know it can ping in the first. This place is 2 areas, and well, it's 2 areas, a lot of boss fights. So this place is going to actually be pretty long. It may be another 2 video marathon. I'm not really making sure of, but yeah. Maybe there's not a thing that it pings up. I know there's one in the second area. But anyway, let's fight this guy because we've not fought. I don't think we've fought those before. Well, we haven't. Because I know they probably there are other guys, similar guys. Other guys like them can cast confusion. I kind of want to get rid of them straight away. I also believe a lot of the enemies here have well, I wonder what they do actually. Now, I don't normally check, like, I don't usually use analysis on normal enemies because I don't really need the ability to determine what's elementally strong and weak against enemies unless they are actually giving me a hard time. Which, for the most part, enemies have not actually been giving me a hard time. The only other new enemy, but there is other new enemies around here, but not in this area. It's just that this guy, and I think he's probably weak to something. I honestly don't know. Like I said, I really don't care. I probably use the analysis skill on enemies a lot more once I've maxed the main skill out, which allows me to do detailed analysis on everybody, which is super good. But especially in areas of got the revival one, there's a lot of enemies, or a varied bunch of them specifically. But I don't know, we need to. I think there's 2 events that we have to go look for here, and then 1 more later. So let's go check the event out.
What is this thing?
I've never seen a creature like this before. It's not even documented in my Monster Nomicon.
It's a guardian seed. It's tasked with protecting the faith drop.
You know that. Is that one of the goddess's memories?
Probably.
The faith drop protector, eh? He looks like fun. Let me at him.
Wait, I'll handle this. Calm yourself, protector of the faith drop. The goddess has finally returned. She certainly looks smart.
You're like a bona fide goddess.
Are you serious? It attacked me? You are so useless.
It seems our only option is to overcome this creature by force.
Let's do it, Aaron.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that your skills of persuasion are not very good there. Anyway, there's like I said, there's like a bunch of bosses here. I kind of want to kill this thing quickly because I think it has something I want to steal. Yes, it does. I want those audio output circuits for later, and if I can get them now, so much the better. Also, Gelder, why are you so slow? Please, I kind of want you to steal this, please. There we go. There's another thing we can actually. Oh well, did Tiara get being up there? Not by much, but she did get hit. Let's have you. We'll have you fight because we can trigger an avalanche in a minute. Once Galdo's had his turn and try and steal something else. Because there's two things we could steal, I may as well try and steal them both. Maybe not. Alright, we may as well finish this thing off. Really need a bigger avalanche chain to just do like lots of damage to this thing, but since its guard is broken, may as well use SP moves now, because they will do significantly more damage. So yeah, there's more boss fights in our future, and I did notice that the radar thing did start pinging as soon as we went through that cutscene. Also, another thing I noticed is Fang has the wrong Fury equipped. I don't know why you have you when you should be having you. Only just realised that. I was wondering why things were happening otherwise. I didn't unlock the experience up thing from last time. Anyway, teleport here gives us a treasure, which we can sell for money, I suppose, because I'm using overpowered armors. I don't really need the armors that the game's actually giving me. I say it because I don't actually have any. Actually, because I don't have any other better armor to give to Sherman, like seriously I don't, I might as well give it to him. Yeah, it's significantly better. But yeah, here's the next boss we have to fight. Similar to the other one, except he's actually bullying Fang this time. Maybe it's a good time to actually start using Ciara for kill chicanery again. Also, this thing has breakables, which if I could break its armor, then yeah, but I don't think we're going to be doing that. He drops the same things as the other guy did, so again, perfect chance to maybe try and steal something. Although, why are you so slow? Why are you so slow, buddy? I kind of want you to go steal things. I can't steal things when you're like being slow. Also, can't really kill this thing if everybody's missing. Also, alright, I broke the armor. Steal anything else? No. Okay, let's just kill it. If it gets the Goldo's turn again before it kills it, we'll probably try and steal something again, but after that we'll probably, yeah, cool. Stole a thing. Alright, time to die. I remember these circuits are for crafting something we can use later on. Well, not really use, but they're used for crafting things later on. Pretty difficult to find otherwise. I believe this is actually the first time you can actually get the opportunity to find those specific things. Also level ups for everybody, that's pretty great. So one last enemy before we leave this particular area, which is this guy. He also comes with the bitties that we saw in the subterranean tower. So they'll die pretty quickly. As for the big guy in particular, do you have anything of interest? Not particularly. Well, cherry feathers are nice, but not particularly warranted. I also was hoping that Shimon would kill from there, but nope, that's not happening. Can I steal from here? No, I don't think the bitties have anything to steal. Oh wow, Shimon got bullied. Shimon got dead. Like I said, I don't really have any decent armor to actually put on him, so can't really see the actual being able to do anything with him. Alright, let's kill the bit before it does anything stupid. It's going to be Gallo's turn soon, so let's attack with you, and we can have Gallo heal. I was going to say Gallo heals, but then I misclicked the button. What am I doing? Don't need items. Skills, magic, because he has Cure. Not as good as Tiara's, but yeah, it's a thing. Fine. Shaman will be fine. It's not like everybody's going to pick on him in this area. But yeah, enough of that. I probably should actually heal anyway. So, well, yeah, let's do that, shall we? Let's have the right person doing the healing. Fang, you get healed. Shaman, you definitely get healed. And I'll just have Galdo use Cure just to top everybody off. I was going to say it's not like I'm using Galdo's SP for everything, but I remember that he uses SP for stealing stuff. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to heal with him. Question mark. Oh well. Anyway, we've got griffins. We're going to griffin the brush off. And yes, I intentionally made the My Little Pony reference. Unlike Tiara, I thought it was just like, what the heck?
I need to become even stronger.
Alright, maybe I probably should do a little bit of killing enemies here, just so I have a little bit of experience, because like I said, Sherman is pretty weak on his own, and well, people are getting damaged by enemies around here, which is surprising actually, but it's surprising and yet not, because I'm fairly certain I was like a lot higher level than what I currently am at this point before. So yeah, what I'm going to do is, well, what I'm going to do is a swat of level grinding around here. Killing enemies until I'm like probably around level 22 with everybody. And yeah, once level 22 everybody will probably carry on with the story. Okay, we have returned. Everybody's roughly level 23. Apart from Chara and Harley, we're probably going to get the level ups shortly anyway. Which is absolutely fine by me. Chara, I'm not really too fussed about me needing getting levels, but yeah, I've not really been too fussed about it. And there's a reason why. There is explicitly a reason why. But we're not going to find out until like in a minute. Or not necessarily in a minute, but yeah, you know what I mean. I just basically, if I say anything, it's likely I'm going to be spoiling the route that I'm taking. But anyway, one last treasure to grab. It's this one, the black disc, which is needed for crafting a music box, which essentially unlocks the equivalent of the sound toss. The only other thing, the only treasure around here is like through this teleporter. I mean, it's not all that useful, but that's there. Energy crystals, at least probably the most useful thing. Gives me XP. Anyway, onwards to the boss. Again, like the other games we fought, I believe he has circuits and stuff that I kind of want to steal from him. He also has breakable armor, so I want to do something like that. I mean, he's more or less almost dead anyway, already. So, okay, you don't mind when I take your turn, Ari? I do believe there's something I can steal, but I actually better check this. Do you have things that I want to steal? High-powered circuits, I believe I do need those for quest. Although you won't mind stealing that, will you? Thank you. I think at this point we're good to go to kill this dude. And hooray, level ups for people that matter.
I've become stronger. It looks like I got stronger.
Looks like that was the last one.
Fang, look! Over there!
So that's the faith drop.
All right!
Now we can finally break the goddess's seal. And with this...
Thank you so much, everyone. If it weren't for you, I would have had a much harder time making my way here.
You're...
I'll be taking that faith drop, so we can finally resurrect the vile god.
What did you say?
You're going to resurrect the vile god?
Good work, you all. You fulfilled your roles as guides, and now your journey ends here. Prepare to die.
Don't screw with me! We've come a long way since our last fight. Unlike you, we've still got youth on our side.
Indeed, our journey will continue, but your life ends here and now.
That's right, eh? I'll teach you a lesson you're never gonna forget.
Do not underestimate youth. Even 3 days of training is enough to make a young lad unrecognizable to his peers.
I will never, ever surrender the faith drop to Dorfa! Ever!
What was that? Dorfa!
What are you laughing about?
Dorfa is merely a stepping stone. A pawn for me to manipulate. Just like you fools.
What do you mean?
I will resurrect the vile god. For that is the sworn duty of my bloodline. The descendant of the vile god. His blood is my birthright.
A descendant of the vile god?
Godly blood courses through my veins. I was born to wield the vile god's power. This world will once again be bathed in primordial darkness, and I shall become king of all creation! Sanguina, prepare for battle!
Understood, Master.
I will crush you insects into dust!
Okay, Bernard, you're talking crazy talk. It's about time we stop that. Also notice he has significantly less HP than when we last fought him. Literally 2 bars of HP, and we're going to like pretty much get rid of like most of it. I can't get there for detailed analysis, so I'm going to have to wait until I can. I believe he has a pretty devastating AoE that he does when his health low, so I kind of want to be careful of that. Because he might kill somebody, because I know we've actually started getting having damage done to us. Let's see, nothing interesting except he is actually weak to water. And if I could Pharaoh's Tiara here and a Tempest Bolts to kill him. But I don't have that. But so instead we'll use Geyser Spears for armor distance. And hopefully that'll kill him. If it doesn't, he's going to take his turn. And he's going to die. And like Fang and Company are probably going to die. Fortunately that wasn't the case, which is nice. Anyway, there's a few more cutscenes after this. So I'm going to leave you with those, and in the next video we're going to go and do what else we need to do to revive the goddess. So take care, and I'll see you guys then. Ciao.
My power has increased!
I need to become even stronger.
I was born to rule! It was my destiny! And you insects have destroyed it!
Your destiny, huh? Yeah, I don't believe in that crap.
Listen well. Darkness will return to this world. That fate can never be changed.
That sounded ominous.
There's no need to let the last words of a dying man trouble you. Now then, please take the faith drop thing.
Sure thing. What happened, Aaron?
The sanctuary is near.
Sanctuary?
Yeah, that's where the goddess is sleeping and where the ritual must be performed.
How do you know that?
The faith drop just told me.
All right, let's move out. Huh? Fair Eye's out. Are you all right, Aaron?
Sorry. I think I'm a little tired.
Apologies, Sherman. I cannot maintain Fair Eyes for much longer.
There's no need to apologize. It seems everyone has reached their limit, fencers included.
Yeah, I want to keep going, but I'm also pretty bushed.
My sincerest apologies. Please allow me a brief respite.
I don't want to walk another step.
The sun is setting. We should set up camp for the night.
All right.
I always believed there was more to Bernard than meets the eye, but I never expected him to have a secret like that. Regardless, any betrayal against Dorfa is unforgivable. His death is compensation for his sin. He deserves no less than that.
Yep. I feel way better now that he's dead. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Zagi,
Yes, Lady Mariana.
assemble all of Dorfa's soldiers.
Yes, ma'am.
Everything belongs to Dorfa.
What is it? Can't sleep?
Fang, I was looking at the stars. Their beauty is quite breathtaking.
They say people used to travel the stars a long time ago. But I think that's a crock.
I suppose you are right.
But maybe we can go up there again, once the goddess is revived. Oh, after you get that whole world peace thing, of course.
Fang, thank you.
Huh? What's this all of a sudden?
After we perform the ritual to revive the goddess tomorrow, the world will be purified and my dream will come true. When I first met you, I thought you were utterly unreliable. You're irresponsible, lazy, and an incompetent fencer.
Hey now.
But we wouldn't have made it this far without you. I lived a solitary life because I was always scared of interacting with other people. But after meeting you and searching for the Furies together, I have met people who I can honestly call my friends. Fang, I am so glad that I met you.
Tiara.
Lord Sherman, is there something you need from me at this late hour?
Tiara, there's something I would like to tell you. You are the purest person in the world. I've never met someone who wishes for world peace from the bottom of their heart, as you do.
Your words flatter me, but you wish for world peace as well, do you not?
I do indeed. I believe that you and I understand each other. If I'm being honest, this feeling is a first for me.
Lord Sherman, I am very glad I had the opportunity to meet you. Without you, our journey would have been far more difficult. Also, thanks to you, Fang has become more mature than he used to be. Well, a little bit at least.
Why do you mention his name? I am the one here with you now. Please, I must ask for your attention.
Lord Sherman?
I want you to take this ring. I bought it while everyone was in the subterranean tower. You will accept it, won't you?
Please stop! No! Stop!
Are you sure about this, Goldykins? It's not even dawn and you're already awake. Aren't you still sleepy?
I feel just fine. My eyes are wide open. We gotta move before Dorfa does anyway. All right, preparations are finished.
Everything's good here.
Does everyone have their belongings secured? Make sure not to leave any trash behind.
All right, let's go, Aaron.
Yeah! Let's make our way to the goddess's sanctuary! Let's go!